Germany is a democratic republic and functions under a system called Grundgesetz, which was published in the renounced 1949 Constitution. Like America, the legislative, judicial, and executive branches make up the German government. The President of Germany is Joachim Gauck, and the Chancellor is Angela Merkel. Together, as well, the federal cabinet make up the executive branch. The Chancellor is a true power, whereas the President is a figurehead. The Chancellor is elected by federal parliament called Bundestag, after being proposed by the President. The legislative branch consists of Bundestag, also known as the Federal Assembly, and the Bundesrat, also known as the Federal Council. The judicial branch consists of Federal Constitutional Court, which has 127 judges, organized into 25 senates, which are subdivided into 12 civil panels, 5 criminal panels, and 8 special panels.
Ethnic groups in Germany. There are 91.5% German, Turkish 2.4, and other it's 6.1%. Made up largely of Greek, Italian, Polish, Russian, Croatian, and Spanish. The official language is German. The religion is Protestant 34%, Roman Catholic 34%, Muslim 3.7%, and other it's 28.3%. The population is 80,854,408. It's the 18th most populated country in the world. The growth rate is negative 0.17%. Here we're showing the population pyramid, which illustrates the age and sex structure of a country's population and may provide insights about political and social stability, as well as economic development. The population is distributed along the horizontal axis, with males shown on the left and females on the right. The male and female populations are broken down into 5-year age groups, represented as horizontal bars along the vertical axis, with the youngest age groups at the bottom and the oldest at the top. The shape of the population pyramid gradually evolves over time based on fertility, mortality, and international migration trends. Corruption in Germany is scored 81 points out of 100 on the 2015 Corruption Perceptions Index reported by Transparency International. Corruption index in Germany averaged 79.16 points from 1995 until 2015, reaching an all-time high of 82.70 points in 1996 and a record low of 73 points in 2002. Corruption index in Germany is reported by the Transparency International. The rule of law in Germany, the index rule of law in Germany captures perceptions of the extent to which agents in Germany have confidence in and abide by rules of society, and in particular the quality of contract enforcement, property rights, the police, and the courts, as well as the likelihood of crime and violence. The economic structure. The GDP per capita in Germany was last recorded at 39,717.70 US dollars in 2014. The GDP per capita in Germany is equivalent to 314% of the world's average. GDP per capita in Germany averaged 28,937.39 US dollars from 1970 until 2014, reaching an all-time high of 39,717.70 United States dollars in 2014, and a record low of 17,463.91 US dollars in 1970. The GDP per capita is reported by the World Bank. The economic freedom in Germany scores are from 0 to 100. Higher scores are more desirable. In 2016, economic freedom score is 74.4. The economic freedom status is mostly free. Global ranking, it's the 17th position. Regional ranking, 8th in Europe. Notable success, rule of law and open markets. Concerns, fiscal freedom and labor freedom.
The reassembly of East and West Germany has created great opportunity for the entire population, but it has also placed great strains on the nation. Germany maintains an excellent science and technology educational system. About 140,000 students graduate from the science and engineering programs every year. The challenge is incorporating the former German Democratic Republic into a complete and modern German nation is daunting. Public schools and university research facilities in the former East Germany are old and poorly maintained, and science and engineering students have been found to be poorly trained and equipped to work in the more modern West German institutions. It is believed that the German government will need to completely rebuild the science and technology infrastructure in the former German Democratic Republic before it can compare with the modern German facilities. Germany is recognized all over the world for its outstanding automotive industry and excellence in engineering. From Asia to the Americas, German cars embody highly cherished values of innovation, reliability, safety, and design. Germany is by some distance Europe's leading production and sales market. The country's world-class research and development infrastructure, complete industry value chain integration, and highly qualified workforce create an internationally peerless automotive environment. It enables companies to develop cutting-edge technologies in which perfectly address tomorrow's mobility needs. In the future, Germany will continue to strive to provide top-class technological performances through its outstanding infrastructure, prestigious international research facilities, and dynamic investment climate. German cars continue to enjoy a global positive image and are in high demand across the world. A recent Ernst & Young study of 300 companies active in the European automotive sector finds Germany to be the most innovative automobile hub in the international comparison. 81% of those companies surveyed consider Germany to be the most competitive hub in terms of innovative power. The German economy is strong in its technological sectors, as evidenced in its export success in automobile machinery and chemicals. Since 2006, the German government has put in place a strategy, the high-tech strategy, to foster the advancement of new technologies and develop a coherent, innovative policy across the country. Germany's technology strengths lie in automotive sector, mechanical and electrical engineering industry, as well as the chemical industry. It is a world leader in exports of all these high-tech goods. In 2012, the value of high-tech exports amounted to $163 billion. In recent years, the advent of green technologies in Germany has fostered the development of local green tech industries, which is made up of various market segments ranging from renewable energy and the resources, energy efficient production and process, to waste and water management. In 2013, the green tech industry contributed to about 13% of the GDP, and its market was estimated at $392 billion. The German automobile industry invests more than any other sector in research and development. The major topics for the future range of the advancement is of classic powertrains and alternative fuels, the rollout of electric mobility, and the digital revolution in vehicles, right up to self-driving cars. The VDA Department Research Associations of Automobile Technology is the forefront of pre-competitive joint research projects. Companies in the automobile industry are distinguished by their high technological skills and innovation. After all, they do have to survive in a dynamic market characterized by constant structural and technological change. In the years to come, many emerging technologies, from optical communication links to nanotech materials, will find their way into cars. Technological innovations will be critical to creating opportunities that will lead German car makers and their suppliers out of the current trouble. The particular German car makers are betting on computer-based assistance systems that could make driving safer and more comfortable. The basic idea is that the car would map information from a variety of sensors like cameras, radars, into a digital model of the surrounding traffic conditions. In case of danger, the system would issue a warning to the driver. In more advanced systems, the vehicles could use wireless communications to inform each other in real time about oil puddles, traffic jams, or accidents. BMW is working on a wireless network for all cars that will automatically set up connections among vehicles in order to exchange critical sensor information. A car that detects a slippery stretch of pavement, for instance, could relay that information to other cars on the same road. The issue of climate change, in particular, is pushing German automobile manufacturers to constantly improve the environment, compatibility, and carbon efficiency in their vehicles and develop alternative engine types. An international comparison shows Germany as a clear leader in matters related to environmental technologies, especially the reduction of carbon emissions. According to the VDA, German manufacturers are ranked first place in efficiency comparison, with annual expenditures amount to some 34 billion. The automotive industry spends more money on research and development than any other German industries. Some 93,000 people are employed in the area of research and development, and around 10 patents are filed each day.
In 2016, Germany ranked 30th out of 180 countries on the Environmental Performance Index, study done by Yale, as opposite to America, who ranked 26th. Germany, the graph on the left, performed high in water and sanitation, water resources, forests, and biodiversity and habitat. A major issue in Germany is the air pollution, placing them at 137th place. Many signs, such as one here, were placed throughout major cities to warn citizens about air pollution levels in the cities.
Now we're gonna talk about the German government. The German government have three different branches, like what we have here in the United States. The federal government is the executive branch, and they in charge for enforcing the law. In the legislative branch, they have the Bundesrat and the Bundestag, and they in charge for passing laws. Bundesrat members represent 16 lenders of Germany, and Bundestag member is elected by the people, so they represent German people. In the judicial branch, they have the Federal Constitutional Court, and the main function of the court is to review action taken by the federal government, and they also review laws or bills passed by the legislative branch of the government, and so they can make sure that the federal government and the Bundestag, Bundesrat are doing the right thing. Now we're gonna talk about the legislative process of Germany. In Germany, a bill can be initiated by the Bundestag, the Bundesrat, or the federal government. If the bill is initiated by the Bundestag, first it's gonna get supported by at least one parliamentary groups or at least 5% of the Bundestag member. After that, the president of the Bundestag gonna distribute the bill to Bundestag members, Bundesrat members, and the federal ministry. After everyone have reviewed the bill, the Bundestag gonna have three reading. The first one, the president of the Bundestag gonna assign a committee for the bill, and then they're gonna have a general debate. And the last one is voting. To become a law, a bill must win a majority vote from the Bundestag. If the Bundesrat can also initiate a bill, if the Bundesrat initiate a bill, it first have to win a majority vote by the Bundesrat members. After that, it's gonna get sent to the federal government. The federal government at this point gonna have 6 weeks to review the bill, and they can make any comment, and then they can send, if there's any comment is made, they can send it back to the Bundesrat for any change that the Bundesrat need to make. Before send it to the Bundestag for voting, a bill must be approved by both the federal government and the Bundesrat. Once the bill get to the Bundestag gonna vote on a bill, and once again a bill must win a majority vote to become a law. A bill can be also initiated by the federal government. Once the federal government initiate a bill, they're gonna send the bill to the Bundesrat, and once the Bundesrat gonna have 6 weeks to make any comment on a bill, and if there's any comment, they're gonna send the bill back to the federal government for any change. And after that, they're gonna send the bill to the Bundestag. Once again, before send the bill to the Bundestag, the bill's gotta be approved by both the federal government and the Bundesrat. Once the bill gets to the Bundestag gonna vote on a bill, and a bill must win a majority vote from the Bundestag to become a law.